What is up, you guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. This video is a crazy one for me. Now, for those of you who do not know, the beginning of my channel, before my channel was even called ZakPak, I was the retro gaming geek. I was someone who went out and hunted for video games at flea markets, garage sales, wherever I could find them. I was an avid game collector, starting from the very young age, I should say, of 14. And obviously, if you guys have seen my channel, probably the past 5 years or so, I've went away from game collecting. I haven't stopped game collecting, but it hasn't been my life. I haven't been game collecting as much for the past 5 years. I've mostly just been enjoying games. Hold on, let me mute my computer. And that's mostly what I've been doing. Just enjoying games, playing newer games, and not really collecting old stuff as much, just because, honestly, of how expensive it is. As someone who's been a college student for the past 5 years, and I'm now fresh out of college, game collecting is too expensive of a hobby for me. Well, I got a treasure trove today. Now, before I even show it, I have to give a shout out to my stepsister. Yes, I have a stepsister. You guys have heard me talk about my brother Alex quite a bit, but not my stepsister. That's just because I don't really see her much. She's always away. For those of you who do not know, my dad's girlfriend is Chinese, so her daughter, my stepsister, lives in China, so I never see her. So that's why I never really talk about her, because I never see her. But nevertheless, funny enough, I was preparing for my Mario Party stream. My Mario Party stream that I did yesterday, and I was like, there's too much stuff here, there's too much clutter, I need to put some stuff away. So I opened up a cabinet, mind you, in this bedroom I've been staying in for over half a year. I opened up a cabinet, and I just saw a treasure trove of video game goodness. From the Nintendo 64, the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1, and the PlayStation 2. Mind you, most of the stuff is complete. Yes, complete in box, including the Super Nintendo and N64 stuff. So we've got a lot to go through. So for those of you who are game collectors, definitely drop a like, all that stuff, down below. The typical stuff, subscribe, all that cool stuff. And let me know, have you found any cool gaming stuff recently? So I think I'm going to start with the smallest selection of games being the PlayStation 1. And when I said small, I literally meant small. This is just 2 games, by the way. And they're both really solid games. The first of which that I'm going to show is Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid is a very high staple series. Everyone knows what Metal Gear Solid is. And I believe it came complete. Yeah, it has both discs. Oh, and the manual that just nearly fell out at me. It's all there, and it's kind of weird to have this one. I think I had Metal Gear Solid before, but I sold it off. Mind you, I'm probably not going to keep every single one of these games. I'm probably going to sell a few of them. And probably give some money to my stepsister, even though she told me not to. But nevertheless, Metal Gear Solid. I actually never played the original, but I have the remake on GameCube. Or no, actually that might be the sequel. I don't remember. Either way, Metal Gear Solid, really solid acquisition. And of course, you can't have a PlayStation collection without Final Fantasy VII. This is 8. This is 8, actually. Wow, I can't read Roman numerals. This is 8. I'm stupid. But everything is here. We got, what? Is it 2 discs? Oh, no, actually, it might be missing a disc, right? Are there 3 discs here? Oh, no, there's 4 discs. Oh, it might be missing 2 discs. They're probably somewhere. I just gotta find them. But nevertheless, yeah, Final Fantasy VIII, I'm probably gotta find the other discs, because I wanted to sell this one, but if it doesn't have all the discs, I can't. I can't tell. But either way, Final Fantasy VII, or 8, really cool to have. So yeah, that's all the PlayStation 1 games I got, and trust me, it does go up from here. I actually do want to show you this too before we move on. It's a strategy guide for Turok. I believe, this is the N64 version. The Turok N64 strategy guide. I really like strategy guides. I like the art that they have inside them. They're really, really cool. And a lot of this stuff is in really good condition too. Like, my stepsister has been living in China since like the mid-2010s. And I don't know, like, if she actually ever touched a lot of this stuff. I really don't know. I gotta ask her when I talk to her next. But either way, yeah, Turok strategy manual, strategy guide, pretty cool. Okay, so I'm actually gonna move on to the PlayStation 2 stuff, because the N64 and the Super Nintendo stuff, that's really gonna blow you guys' mind. So, let's start with these two. I guess I can knock them both out in one go. Unfortunately, this one actually doesn't have the disc in it, and that's Final Fantasy X. I'm guessing Final Fantasy games don't really have the discs, but it does have the manual, and it also has this really cool soundtrack. This soundtrack is Final Fantasy X official or original soundtrack. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if these were together, if they were part of like a bundle thing, or if they were separate. I don't know, but that's really, really cool. So, yeah, Final Fantasy X and the soundtrack, really, really cool. Okay, so now I'm going to go through all these PlayStation 2 games. I'll be honest, I'm not knowledgeable about the PlayStation 2. I know nothing about the PlayStation 2 and how valuable some of these games may or may not be. There are some heavy hitter titles in there, but I don't know if they're valuable or not, or rare, but nonetheless, let's go through them. I think all of these do have the discs and manuals, though, if I'm not mistaken. If one doesn't, I'll put something on the screen. Tenchu, Wraith of Heaven. This one's I don't know if this is Chinese or Japanese. This looks Chinese. I actually took Chinese, fun fact for you guys, in high school. So this does look Chinese, but I could be wrong. Oh, no, that is definitely Chinese. That is 100% Chinese. But I don't even know what this game is, to be honest. It's something 3, and it's from Capcom. Is it Streets of Rage? It might be Streets of Rage. No, I don't know what this is. Let me see. Yeah, I can't tell. Oh wait, no, Dynasty Warriors. It's Dynasty Warriors 3. Got it in the end. Oh, and another one, Dynasty Warriors 4. I should have put 2 and 2 together. That Dynasty Warriors was gonna be. Wait, actually, no, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because this is Koei Tecmo. I don't know. I'll figure out what that game is. I'll figure out what game that is. Ace Combat 4. This is the greatest hits version. The Legend of Alandar. Know nothing about that. Onimusha Warlords. Ridge Racer 5. Soul Calibur 2. Oh, this is Dynasty Warriors 3. So I have no clue what that other one is. Tekken 4. Fatal Frame 2. This one I feel like might be a big one. But I'm not sure. Because Fatal Frame is really, really popular. And it is complete with everything in it. So, I don't know. I'll have to look that one up later. I might not keep any of this PlayStation 2 stuff, because I don't have a PlayStation 2. Or maybe I should. And PlayStation 2 just becomes a system I collect for. Final Fantasy X2. That one sounds like it has the disc in there. So, yeah. Final Fantasy game actually has the disc. Wait, is that the right game? Yeah, it is. I was thrown off by the red disc. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Resident Evil Code Veronica X with a Devil May Cry demo disc. I thought this one was going to be valuable. I'm not going to lie, but it isn't that valuable. But it has a Devil May Cry disc and Resident Evil Code Veronica X, which is cool. Tekken 5. Guessing my stepsister really liked fighting games. Ooh, this one's missing the clips in the case, but everything else is there. And then Ico. Does that one have a manual? Yeah, it does. Everything's in there. So, those are the PlayStation 2 games. Let me move on. I think I'll move on to the N64 games next. Alright, this is where things are going to start to get a little bit crazy, so bear with me here. We're going to start off with Super Mario 64. Unfortunately, this one is just the box and manual. Actually, the manual might not even be there. It might just be an insert. But either way, box has like little insert things in there. Might be missing the manual, but either way, a box from Super Mario 64. I think I sold off the cartridge, but if I find another cartridge from Mario 64, I have a box for it. So that's super cool. Next up is War Gods. I feel like I had this game at one point. I feel like I actually had this game. And it is complete. Everything's in there. Cartridge, all that. I kind of want to make sure, like, there's no swapped cartridges or anything. But like, the box is in, like, look at the condition of this box. It's, like, really good. So I feel like it was never played. But either way, War Gods, complete in box. And here are the better 3 that are actually all complete in box. Bomberman 64, a little bit crushed, but again, box is in really nice shape. My stepsister really knew how to take care of her games. Though, like I said, I feel like it's been stored for a little while. There's a little tear at the bottom, but like, it's Bomberman 64. I don't care that much. But I do think everything is in there. Yeah, the cartridge is even in its little baggie, you can probably see. But yeah, super cool, Bomberman 64. Nice one to have. And the N64 games, I think I'm keeping all of them. because I have none of these games none of these games boxes, so really, really cool. Next up is Pilot Wings 64. Really cool one to have. Again, really nice condition box. Seems like everything's in there. Yep, cartridge, manuals, everything's in there. Kind of see the cartridge there. And, let's see here. The last game is probably the best one of the N64 games, and that is, complete in box, Diddy Kong Racing. Again, box, really nice shape, and everything is in there. Cartridge, manuals, pamphlets, everything. I don't know how well you can see that. My hand's kind of in the way. But, yeah, super cool N64 lot. But if you were impressed by the N64 games, the Super Nintendo games are going to blow you away. So let's prepare for that. Okay, so we have some licensed games, but all these licensed games are actually really good. Let's start off with Toy Story. This is really cool. I don't think I had Toy Story on the Super Nintendo. This is actually probably like a new game for my collection. I think, oh my god, the cartridge is in the baggie. It's all nice and like new. I don't think my stepsister touched any of these games. I'm going to be completely honest. So yeah, Toy Story. We have, this one is really nice condition. Like, this is near new, besides a little tear here. And that's Pinocchio. Look at this box. This is El Prestino, Pinocchio. But yeah, it's all in there, manual, game, all that. Super cool. Super awesome. Next up is probably a really, again, pristine condition, really popular one. The Lion King. That, again, complete. Everything's in there. Cartridge in its little baggie. Never been played, never been touched. And then lastly, I've never even heard of this series, to be honest. It's probably a comic from the 90s, something like that. The Tick. Again, ooh, it's a little bent there, but it does look like everything is in there. Cartridge in its little baggie. Really, really nice. This is wicked, man. I feel like I'm, like, uncovering something that's been lost since the 90s. But these last four are where it's at. Okay, this one, I'll be honest, it threw me off at first. A boxed Super Nintendo controller. But when I opened it up, there wasn't a controller in there. But there was something else in there that's arguably better. I wish there was the box for this one. Let me show it from this side. I wish there was a box for this one, because it is a game. Oh wait, are these the, wait, I didn't actually even look. Are these the manuals for the game? Or are these for the controller? Those are for the controllers? Wait, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm discovering. Same time you're discovering. Okay, it's for the controllers. Okay, so these are for the controllers. So, box for the controller. And a loose copy of Donkey Kong Country. Just Donkey Kong Country just chilling in there. Kind of cool. Really cool. The cartridge is, like, pristine. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. So cool. So cool. So, yeah, Donkey Kong Country. Just chilling in the Super Nintendo controller box. So that's cool. Next up is F-Zero. Not like, you know, this... Actually, no. This is actually... Well, it's a little crushed at the top, but it's still really freaking nice condition. Alright, where should I open it from? Here? But again, manuals are in there. I don't know how well you can see those. Cartridge is in here. Ooh, it's got the little protector thing. Really, really nice. Next up, Super Mario Kart. This one's super cool. In there, all that, all the paperwork, the manuals and such. Really, really cool. I never played Super Mario Kart, so I can't speak much to it. So I'm trying to get the little tab thing out of there. But yeah, this is so cool. Super Mario Kart, complete in the box. Awesome. But the last game is probably one of the most expensive things I have right now. I haven't looked the value of this up recently, I'll be honest. But when I was game collecting, this was super expensive. And I'm guessing it still is to this day. And that is Chrono Trigger. Complete in the box. It's a little crushed. Little tear there, but I mean, the game is still in its baggie. It's got all the paperwork and manuals and such. everything's there. Is there like a map for this game? I feel like there'd probably be a map for this game. There's like a little poster thing. Like, I'm trying to debate if I want to keep this or sell this, because I'm pretty certain it's worth a decent amount of money, or if I want to keep it and keep it protected. Same with all of these games, really. If I want to keep them and keep them protected, maybe even put them in a storage. Well, Chrono Trigger I would display. This is like a gem for any collector. But yeah, that is what I got. Those are the games that I think that's everything, right? Yeah, it's everything. Those are the games that basically my stepsister gave to me because I found them while trying to store stuff. So yeah, if my stepsister happens to watch this, thank you, Ellen. But yeah, great games for any collector. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff down below. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified of when I upload videos. Excuse me. And check out the merch store. There's a cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you all later.